I start Pretty Hot Chick, LLC? Well, for so long, my mom had this saying when I was a kid about chicks, about hot chicks. A woman who's confident, who's sexy, and who's smart. And that kind of stuck with me. There was a magazine that I had once called Jolie. And Jolie was all about confidence and being comfortable in your body and everything. And when I let go of Jolie, I thought I wanted to continue that movement of empowering women to be the best that they could be. So I thought, my mom, hot chick, what about a pretty hot chick? Because being pretty is not just aesthetic. Being pretty is all about style and feeling good about yourself and being smart. So I thought, pretty hot chick, that's kind of hot. So with Pretty Hot Chick came the idea of this website. Well, first, started with a book, Pretty Thoughts of a Hot Chick. And again, little quotes that kind of helped me through my trials and tribulations with relationships, business, men, gosh, you know how that is. But anyway, so these little sayings help me get over different relationships, as well as, when you have those evil LSE moments, those low self-esteem moments. And from that book came prettyhotchick.com, because of the response that I got from the book. These women wanted to read more about what's hot right now, not just in fashion and beauty, but little hot tips and little tidbits that help them with life. So thus, Pretty Hot Chick, which is all about what's hot right now and how you can be the hottest chick in the game. There's 1,002 stories to tell, so it is kind of hard, just not from finding a story, but finding the right story, but more about finding a connection to your audience. Because in New York, you have so many different people and so many different stories to tell. So for a Pretty Hot Chick, it's really about connecting and speaking to that woman's inner hot chick, or that inner peace, to help them be the best that they can be, and to help them find the hottest path to whatever it is to make them be the hot chick or the pretty hot chick. My home is my oasis. I live in Midtown, so I have the way I decorated my space is all about me. And anytime I close my eyes, I could just feel so comfortable, because you need that space, not only a physical space, but a space in your mind. And I've created kind of a little world in my mind where I can escape from. And my home is just a place where as soon as I step through the door, it's like, I leave everything at the door. So that's my little oasis. In terms of nails done, there's a cute little place that I love in the city, not too far from where I live on 56th Street, called Diva Nails. I love that place. They get the best waxes, nail toes, everything. Let's see, cafe. That's a difficult one. I have so many different places and so many different lovely places in New York City. Oh my God, I love Katra. I like Taj. There's so many little cafes in Bryant Park. There's so many cafes. Jesus, there's a ton of them in Midtown. So it's hard for me to say what little cafe, but one place that I really, really love, because I love water. Water soothes me, and every pretty hot chick needs to have something that soothes them immediately. If you don't have it in your home, if you don't have it in a relationship or career, for me, it's Central Park. There's a lake in Central Park that I can sit, have my little flask, my little blinged out flask, filled with champagne or even tea, and that's where I go and just unwind. And it's something that I do every day. I have in my refrigerator, I cut up lemon and cucumber, and it is so refreshing, and I put it in this carafe of nothing but ice water. My favorite water, by the way, is Smart Water, because it's distilled water and it's better for you than spring water. So I'm not let's say a representative or a spokesperson for Smart Water, but I love Smart Water. But more importantly, I like to cut up lemons and cucumbers, because it's so refreshing. From the moment you take that first step, you will not want to stop. And as we all know, lemons are good for the digestive system, and cucumbers are good for the skin as well as your energy. And again, it's so refreshing. So that's one tip that works for me, and I'm sure it'll work for every other pretty hot chick out there. Well, because first of all, you have to embrace the word. I mean, chick is not derogatory at all. And when people say that, I've had a couple people say that to me. First of all, it's something that my mom instilled in me as a kid. And she would, again, refer to women who were confident as hot chicks. And I think it's such a cute word when you think of chicken, little chicks, when they're babies, they're just so cute. So I kind of took that and made it something positive, because for women, we're called girls when we're not girls, and I understand people are being playful and complimentary. But a chick is someone who's confident, she's ballsy to a certain extent, not necessarily aggressive unless need be, but she's assertive. She knows what she wants, she knows how to get what she wants, and she uses her assets. And I'm not speaking of body, I'm speaking of intelligence, I'm speaking of charm, I'm talking a little bit about a certain je ne sais quoi, so to speak, to get the things done that you need to get done. And if you do use an image, use the image in a way where people are responsive because they see you as a role model, not necessarily someone that they want to take advantage of. But if they do, you know how to flip it. And a chick knows how to flip it to her advantage. I'm just saying. That's a difficult one. I have so many. Oh my God. Books. Seduction. Robert Greene. It's not sexual at all. It's all about how to seduce someone using your mind and using your charm. Oh my God, I have so many. My book, Pretty Thoughts of a Hot Chick. Again, little quotes to help you get through whatever little dramas that you're going through and those evil LSE moments, low self-esteem. I have so many other books. I think it's The 7 Agreements. I can't remember the author right now. That's another great book that I love and that I live by. For some people, the Bible, if they're into meditation in terms of prayer, that's one thing that's great for different people. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to think of another book. Let me go to movies. Movies. No one really will know this movie, but it's a Lifetime movie that was made. It's called Sex and Mrs. X. Every woman needs to watch this film because it's all about how a woman instills confidence. It tells you little things that you can do to be confident. I don't care what your background is, I don't care what your economic background is, whatever it is, this movie is perfect for everyone. Another movie that I like that's really sexy and perfect for women, for pretty hot chicks, Vicky Cristina Barcelona. I love that movie. Another one, Introducing Dorothy Dandridge, that I love. Just what she had to endure. God, there's so many movies I can't. You know, if you don't feel good about yourself, if you don't know your self-worth, any little thing could get to you, and those things could ruin you. It could ruin not only your self-worth, what you think about yourself, but it affects your relationships, it affects your career, it affects your health, it affects everything. So it is so important, and I live by this, and sometimes it's hard, trust and believe, it is hard some days, but when you can actually look in the mirror and love every aspect of yourself, regardless of what you look like, regardless of size, shape, color, whatever, if you can actually look and appreciate what you look like and love everything about yourself, love, I don't care if it's pimples, I don't care if you don't like your nose, shape of your eye, whatever it is, if you can appreciate and see the beauty in that, that LSE, that little evil LSE, diminishes each day. But the key is you have to look and truly appreciate, meditate on it, really look at yourself and look at all the great things about yourself. For example, let's say if you have great teeth, concentrate on that. If you have great ears, I know y'all think I'm crazy, but it works, trust me. Great ears, the shape of your face, neck, shoulders, bosom, whatever it is, if you got a great sense of humor, whatever it is, focus on that and then branch out to the parts that you really don't like, but see the beauty in it. Because at the end of the day, God made each and every one of us different. And there's beauty in each and every one of us. You just have to find that beauty. And at the end of the day, you are who you think you are. If you grasp that very simple thing, you are who you think you are. If you think you're bad, if you think you're unattractive, if you think that you're a loser, guess what? That's what you'll manifest. So it's really important to believe in who you are and think. Again, you are who you think you are. Trust in your thoughts. Being a pretty hot chick is all about your thoughts. Again, you are who you think you are. And everyone else will believe it. It's Alicia Marie Rivers, prettyhotchick.com, and you are watching Rolling Out TV. Ciao.